What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing some diving off this shallow reef here in Belize. There's tons of fish around this area, so we should be able to catch a few. These shallow reefs are covered with like little fish, like this grouper you see right here. So it doesn't take me too long to find this hogfish. I place a shot into him, but unfortunately he rips off and he just dives into this coral head. The shot actually attracted some jacks, so I reloaded quickly and I managed to shoot one of these yellow jacks, which happened to be one of my favorite fish to eat. So I was pretty happy about getting this fish. So right here I end up shooting one of these Spanish mackerel. Usually we don't see a lot of them, but I guess this time of year they're migrating or something. I'm not entirely sure, but they are everywhere at the moment. And they taste really good if you smoke them or barbecue them, so I don't mind shooting quite a few of these. I really like eating them. So right now Derek just drops down, sees his hogfish, and it comes in to check him out, but unfortunately he has his safety on. But luckily he still manages to get the shot off on this guy. As you can see, it was a little bit of a lucky shot. I caught him right in the cheek and kind of went through the same cheek, but you know, he got the fish, so that's all that really matters. Here we see one of these eagle rays. They are everywhere around here. We saw probably like 50 of them on this trip. They're really cool to see though. Right now Derek's just sitting at the bottom of this coral. He's just waiting for a fish to swim up to him. And it doesn't take too long before this barracuda shows up. The barracuda comes in to take a closer look, but Derek misses it unfortunately, and this barracuda just takes off. So right here I shoot another one of these mackerel. There's no shortage of mackerel around here. We probably saw like over 1,000 mackerel on this trip. They were everywhere, dude. So shooting a bunch of these guys really isn't a problem. Right here I placed a nice shot into this barracuda. Unfortunately I didn't stone him, so he starts swimming around, and I asked Derek for a second shot. For some reason Derek shot him in the belly. Don't ask me why, but you can ask him if you want. Some people don't like to eat these barracuda, but in my opinion they taste pretty good. And as long as they don't have ciguatera, it's not too bad. Right now we're in a bit deeper water. I'm chasing this mud snapper around. He's not the biggest, but you know, it was a bit of a slow day. We weren't seeing very many snappers, so I decided I'd take this one home.
I saw this fish on like some more mackerels, but I decided this is better.
I'm down on this drop off again, just having a look around, seeing if I can see any grouper or big snappers. Big shark just passes me by, and I look up and here's another one of those mackerel. Place a good shot into him, and yeah, there's another mackerel in the boat. So right here I'm following this black grouper. It's a decent size, and I was hoping he would get me a shot on him, but he just started speeding up and he dipped into this little coral head. I stayed around the area and I did another drop, and he ended up coming back to the top, and I placed a shot into him, but it ripped off and he just ducked into that coral head again, so he was gone for good this time. So unfortunately the GoPro didn't manage to capture me shooting this snapper. I'm not sure what type of snapper it is. Derek said it was a Cubera, but I don't think it is a Cubera because Cubera snappers are huge. I'm guessing this is some type of dog snapper or something. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe if you guys know what it is, you can comment. All I know is I saw a big snapper roaming around the reef and I shot him, so
I didn't catch this on camera.
So here's Derek dropping on the same reef again. He spots this little grouper and he manages to place a good shot into it. This is his first grouper he's ever shot, so it's not the biggest, but you know, it's his first grouper, so. Right here I'm just messing around with this little nurse shark. They can bite, but in my experience I've never really gotten attacked by one. They usually just try to take off on you. I'm using this barracuda to chum the water to draw in some more mackerel or basically any fish. And almost instantly I drop down and I notice this mutton snapper. It would have been better if we saw some bigger snappers, but they just weren't showing up, so. Almost instantly I shoot another fish. This time it was a yellowjack. Like I said before, these are one of my favorite fish to eat, so whenever I see one of these, I'm gonna shoot it, dude. I'm not passing up on this fish. Right here, Derek shoots a nice size Spanish mackerel. These mackerel don't really get too big, so this size he got right here, they get bigger than this, but it's rare to find them that big. They're all pretty small, there's nothing huge, but like I said before, I really like to eat them. These parrotfish that you see right here are everywhere. They are huge and they are just roaming around the reefs. Unfortunately, they're illegal to shoot here. Well, I say unfortunately, maybe it's a good thing, I'm not sure, but I know in a lot of places people hunt them, but here in Belize it's a big no-no. So here are just some more clips of us shooting some mackerel. One thing you gotta watch out for while shooting these mackerels is that they're really easy to rip off. Their skin is just super delicate, so if you don't place a good shot into it, most likely they'll just rip off. So I try to aim in like the middle of the body. I never try to get like a stone shot on them because that area just rips off way too easy. So this is the last dive of the day. I'm on this drop off where I saw the grouper again. I was having some really bad ear problems, so getting to this depth wasn't really fun. But I thought I would end up finding this grouper again, and what do you know? I see the grouper just sitting there staring at me, and I place a almost perfect shot into his head. Unfortunately, it didn't stone him, so he just dropped right down into that coral head. And yeah, I couldn't take him out in one dive, so I had to go back up to the top to breathe up and chill for a little while so I could go retrieve him.
I got the grouper, but he got in the hole. I shot it. He's in the hole, I need help.
Like I said before, I was having some really bad ear problems. I had the sort of ear infection, so equalizing wasn't too easy. So getting down to this depth was quite challenging, and to be honest, I was pushing it quite a bit trying to get this fish out. It was probably at around 60-70 feet, and my whole chest felt tight and everything. It was tough. But I didn't want to lose my spear and I didn't want to waste this fish, so I got to the bottom and I kind of pulled with all my strength, and I managed to get him out of this rock ledge right here. And he was a decent sized grouper. It was probably like 10 pounds. Nothing huge, but it's definitely a decent fish.
That's it. I was gonna catch this grouper. I told you I was gonna catch it. Woo! Let's go. Nice grouper. Jocks. Hogfish. Oh. Whoa.
If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and that'll be it for today. See you on the next one, boys.